Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve a tricky multiplication problem using a simple trick. So our problem here is 97 times 98 times 100 times 102 times 103. And make sure to stick to the end of the video where I teach you guys how to solve a bonus problem that is similar to this one and which you guys can try to solve. All right, so now to solve this problem, what I'm first going to do is I'm going to rewrite these terms with 100 in them. For example, 97, this is going to be 100 minus 3. 98, this is going to be 100 minus 2. 100 is simply just stays the same, so 100. 102 now, this is going to be 100 plus 2. And 103, this is going to be 100 plus 3. Alright, so now that I have all these terms, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let x equal 100. Because all these terms have 100, it's just simpler to substitute in a variable for 100. So now if I substitute in x for 100, I get x minus 3 times x minus 2 times simply just x times x plus 2 times x plus 3. Now let me do a little sorting out. So I'm going to move x minus 3 next to x plus 3. So now I have x minus 3 times x plus 3. And now I'm going to move x minus 2 with x plus 2. So now I have x minus 2 times x plus 2. And finally, now I'm going to move x at the end. So I have my times x. Now, if I have something in the form a minus b times a plus b, this is equal to a squared minus b squared. So in this case, a is equal to, in this case for x minus 3 and x plus 3, a is equal to x and b is equal to 3. So now let me just erase this really quickly. Alright, so I had x minus 3 times x plus 3 times x minus 2 times x plus 2 times x. So again, if I have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, a is equal to x and b is equal to 3. So now I will have, if I plug in a for x and b for, x for a and 3 for b, I will have a squared minus b squared, so x squared minus 3 squared. Now this is equal to 3 squared, that's equal to 9, so I have x squared minus 9. So now I have x squared minus 9 times x minus 2 times x plus 2 times x. Now I'm going to do the same thing for x minus 2 times x plus 2. In this case, a is equal to x and b is equal to 2. So this will get me to x squared minus 9 times x squared minus 2 squared times x. Now x squared minus 2 squared is simply x squared minus 4. So I have x squared minus 9 times x squared minus 4 times x. So now, if I multiply these two, I get x to the power 4 minus 4x squared minus 9x squared plus 36, and this is times x. Now minus 4x squared minus 9x squared, that is equal to negative 13x squared. So I have negative 13x squared plus 36 times x. Now if I distribute the x to all my terms here, I get x to the power 4 times x is x to the power 5 minus 13x squared times x is 13x to the power of 3 plus 36 times x is 36x. Now remember how we set x equal to 100. So now if I plug in x into this equation, I get 100 to the power of 5 minus 13 times 100 to the power of 3 plus 36 times 100. Now 100 to the power of 5, this is going to be 100 with 100 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros. Now either this minus 100 to the power of 3 times 13 is going to be 13 with 6 zeros, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then plus 36 times 100 is simply 3600. Now this is equal to 9,987,000,000, and then plus 3600. So finally we will have 9,987,000,000 and then 3600. So that is our answer. So now for our bonus problem here. This time we have 47 times 48 times 50 times 52 times 53. So I'm going to ask you guys to pause this video and try to solve this problem. Alright, so before, remember, we used 100 for all the terms, but now we're going to use 50. So 47, this is 50 minus 3, times 48, 50 minus 2, times 50 is simply 50, times 50 plus 2, and then times 50 plus 3. Now if we let 50 equal x, and if we multiply everything out, again we get x to the power of 5 minus 13x to the power of 3 plus 36x. Now if we plug in 50 for x again, we get 50 to the power of 5 minus 13 times 50 to the power of 3 plus 36 times 50. Now, for 50 to the power of 5, this is simply going to be 50 multiplied by itself 5 times. So the answer to that is going to be 312,500,000. Then we are subtracting this with 50 to the power of 3 times 13, which is going to be 1,625,000. Then finally, we have 36 times 50, which is equal to 1,800. Now to add these, that's pretty simple. We have 312,500,000 minus 1,625,000, and that's equal to 310,875,000. And we have this plus 1,800, which is simply equal to 310,076,800.